Hey guys, today I'm gonna talk about my journey through Roblox. So first, when I made my account in 2019 or 2020, I only just played Brookhaven or asymmetrical horror games like Flee the Facility. Or played obby games because I love the pad that you go through and one keeps you up. I was hooked. I also loved the scary obbies like Escape Siren Cop's Prison. Now let's talk about 2021, aka the year before the Roblox death sound got changed. This is when Squid Game blew up like it got so popular the day it came out. I was just playing 99% fail glass bridge obby every day when I got on Roblox. Like I was gonna die if I didn't play it every day. And I even played Squid Game X like I was gonna become popular if I played it. Now let's talk about the downfall of Flee the Facility, aka mid-2021. I stopped playing it because of the lack of updates, and I've never played it since 2021. And even a lot of popular Flee the Facility YouTubers switched to a different game. Even Blocks for Fun switched to Human Fall Flat, which isn't on Roblox. But when Poppy Playtime blew up, I was hooked. Like every day, I was playing it left and right. That's pretty much all I remember from 2021. Now let's talk about the worst year of Roblox. I'll give you a few secs to guess. If you guess 2022, you are right. You know why? Because that's when the death sound got changed. But in real life, 2022 was the best year, not for Roblox though. Because that's when my favorite cat Podrick was born. But sadly in March of 2025, he died. If you're AOG, you might remember him. Enough of the yapping, let's talk about Roblox now. In 2020, The Forsaken still wasn't a game yet. In fact, Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 came out. And then Roblox took over Poppy Playtime in that year. But that's still not enough to say 2022 was the best year for Roblox. In fact, it was still the worst year, all because Messiah existed. For those who don't know, Messiah was a game that the oof sound came from. But still, without Messiah, the oof sound wouldn't have existed. So I'm kinda mad that the game exists and kinda happy. And now that's also all I remember from 2022. Now here's some gameplay until I start talking about 2023. Now let's talk about 2023. In fact, this is the year I started my channel. And if you are an OG, you might remember this was before I went to text-to-speech. And I'd what to say about this year. I guess this is when Roblox was getting Fortnite rip-offs. Especially when Fortblox took over, before it was renamed as Artemis Royale. Even though Flee the Facility was almost dead, a lot of people were still playing it. And this is when I started to love Minecraft. Like every day, I was playing Minecraft rip-offs every day. And my favorite one was called Bloxcraft. And that's pretty much all I remember from 2023. In 2024 is when I started to get into editing. And Forsaken came out, but I've never heard of it yet. Because Forsaken wasn't that popular yet. And I started watching Tiki, but still never played Forsaken because I didn't think the game was gonna be fun. But even if I started to realize Forsaken was fun, I still didn't play it until the Cool Kid Milestone update. And that's pretty much it for I remember of 2024. Now in 2005 I first played Forsaken, but I didn't like it, so I came back in the Noli update. And I liked it. And the more I played, I got Milestone 3 on Guess 1337 and Shedletsky. And just recently, I got Milestone 1 on Builderman, and Milestone 2 on Elliot. And I switched to text-to-speech. But after this video I promise to do the speed run of Escape Mr. Funny Dummy's Toy Shop. And please remind me in the comments, because sometimes I forget. And this is the end of the video. Bye bye.